Hi YouTube. Well, I'm back in Ehrenberg at Squatterville, which gives us this nice view. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where Schoolie Palooza was last year. We've got wild horses over there. The Colorado River is down where it's green. And that's California. We get a beautiful sunset every night. And that's not why I brought you up here on the roof. Now you may notice that there's something missing. And you see where dirt is. This was where my 300 watt panel was, and that's where my 180 was. And we just got done, we being Fritz and I, and it's Fritz over there. Wave to the people, Fritz. There you go. Anyway, we just put an electrical system and solar on a bus for a friend, and along the way, well, they went to Santan Solar, which is just outside of Phoenix. They now have a store in Georgia too. Yep. And they have a system, a rail system for attaching them that I really like. So I'm going to show you about putting that in. And they also had some really good deals on panels. So for $110, picked up another 300 watt panel, which is the one down there. And today I'm gonna put this in, and I'm doing something a little different. My solar charger, my charge controller, will only handle up to 600 watts, so that leaves me with a 180 watt panel left over. I'm going to use that with a smaller charge controller to just maintain my starter batteries. I've got it, why not? And I may do other things down the line, but that's what I plan on doing with it. So I'm basically, today I just want to show you, I'm not going to get into how to hook up the charge controller and all of that. There's so many videos out there on how to do that kind of stuff. Will Prowse has probably got the best videos on a lot of that. This video I'm going to concentrate on I'm going to show you that rail system and how that gets attached to the roof, or how we're attaching it, and how the panels get attached to it. And I think you're going to be impressed as much as I was, enough to tear my system apart and redo it. And it's sort of a good thing, because the 180 panel had been up here for 6 years, and one of the Z brackets broke from vibration. I didn't know it. Last time I checked it, it was fine. One screws, I could have lost another panel, and I've already lost one panel on the road, and I don't ever want to do that again. So let me get down below, and I gotta do a little bit of prep, and then we'll come back up here and I'll show you how it all goes together. All right. So this rail system, these are the main components. Got your rail, and you can see it's extruded aluminum, and it comes in a couple different lengths. I've got 168 inches. It also comes in 84 inches. 168 is enough for 4 panels, standard panels this way. I'm doing 2 this way and the smaller one the other direction. But so the way they attach to the roof is you got these little L feet, and I'm going to put riv nuts and 1/4 inch stainless steel bolts down through with some thread lock to stop it, to keep them from moving. These get mounted on the outside of the rails using these little things. You notice they got one curved side and one, or 2 curved and one 90s, because that way it slides down in here and you can turn it towards the curved spot. And it does have which is sort of nice. It's got a little slot here. You can get a screwdriver in when you want to tighten it, and just a friction nut that goes on that. And that's how the rails attach to the roof. Now, attaching the panels to this, you've got, these are end brackets. They just slide on into this track right here, and as you tighten this bolt, it will tighten in and get on that fulcrum right there and lever this down so that it clamps right down on the on it. What we've been doing is throw a little thread lock in here. I'm going to do the same thing, even though this is a friction nut. I'm still going to throw some thread lock on and throw some thread lock in this. So once it's in, we're using medium, so if I need to take it apart, I can. But having lost a panel, I don't want anything backing out. And actually, taking the old ones off, a couple of them were getting loose. But all right, so you got these, or these are the end pieces for on the panel at the end, right? Between the panels, you got this middle piece. Now it can go in and just turn same way, turn into that bracket. Of course, I think I turned it the wrong way. But it can fit down in here and into that slot. And then this goes between the two panels. As you can see, it's spring loaded, and these little teeth will go down on either side of the panel as you tighten it down. Still going to thread lock that, back it up, thread lock it, just to be on the safe side. So with this clamp in the panel on one end, this clamping between the two panels, and then another one of these at the other end, that whole thing locks in, and I don't believe they're gonna go anywhere. This is a much better system than unistruts or pretty much anything else. This thing goes in real easy. Like I said, I'm going to use riv nuts. You've seen me use them before. I'll still show you. What I need to do is get somebody to help me. I'm going to run snap a chalk line and figure out where they're each going to go, and drill some holes and put some rib nuts in. So we'll take you up on the roof in a minute. And the wind's coming up. Perfect. All right, so I got the rails up, and we're going to bring the panels up and get them locked in. And sun's going down. We're doing it now because the wind died down, and figured strike while it's not too damn windy. So I will pick it up when this is all in here, or show you along the way. Okay, so go ahead. Is that tight?
Yep. No, go ahead and push it. that's probably as tight as it's going to go over there too.
So you can see these center pieces.
Go.
All right, so that's how that rail system works. Got them all up here, and tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'll get the wires hooked up because I'm tired and I hurt and I need to stand up. So anyway.
You are standing up.
Yeah, but I'm not on the ground. The reason they got the middle panel sideways is we put it long ways. We tried to put the 180 sideways, and there wasn't enough room. As you can see, I've got about 8 inches left of the rail doing it this way. Could have turned them all sideways. This works. You know, it'll be people will be able to tell my bus from the air because it'll be the one with the X. So there we go. As the sun sets out over California, and maybe we're going to get a pretty sunset over there, I'm going to leave us at that and get cleaned up. So see you next time, YouTube. Be safe. I'll see you down the road. Bye.